So I want to just talk about those top root causes of romantic jealousy. And one, of course, the top one, which is by far and away the biggest issue, is insecurity. And insecurity has nothing to do with your partner. No one can make you feel insecure. Yeah, right now you're pissed at me. Right now you're like, F you, Abby. No, sorry. I'm never going to treat you like a victim. I am always going to treat you as the whole amazing person you are. And I refuse to listen to this kind of talk that my partner makes me insecure. No, they don't. You have insecurity issues. That might be why you chose this particular person, because deep down, this is all you think you deserve, or something else, which is related to self-esteem, which we'll talk about next. But I don't care what your partner is doing. That with retroactive jealousy, it's really nothing that they're doing. So this is completely about your insecurity, if we're talking about retroactive jealousy, but quote unquote regular jealousy too. That it is about you, not them. We'll get to all this in the tips, but I just want to be clear. No one makes you, Eleanor Roosevelt famously said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, and no one can make you feel anything without your consent. This is about you. So if you're here to listen to what your partner needs to do different, you are in the wrong place, because I will never be taught, I'm talking about you because I love you. You're here with me and you're who I'm going to help. The second root cause, which I already just mentioned, is low self-esteem. Of course, it's related to insecurity. And research has found that jealousy can develop when you're faced with some threat to your self-esteem. That happens quite a bit. And again, I'll link to the research. Another reason is that somewhere you feel inadequate or not worthy, again, related to low self-esteem, related to insecurity, but you feel inadequate or not worthy of a loving, stable relationship. That comes up all the time, whether that's conscious or not. Another key root cause is having an insecure attachment style. I've talked a lot about attachment styles before on the podcast, and I will link to those episodes. I think they're real good. Lots of people really like them. Please go have a listen if you don't know what attachment styles are or which one you are. But when especially an anxious attachment style has a very hard time, is often jealous and often retroactively jealous too. And then the other thing is some sort of underlying, well, no, I'll have one more after this. Another thing is an underlying mental health issue. So OCD, which I just mentioned, bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression. There are a lot of underlying mental health issues you can have, which would show up as jealousy or retroactive jealousy. I would say if you've had, not I would say, sorry, the research says that if you've had infidelity in previous relationships, if that's already been a problem, that jealousy might be a bigger issue for you. And again, that's about your previous relationships, and that's about you trusting you. So even that is, one more time, related to you. And then, another reason that I've seen, I didn't take this from the research, so I'm separating this out, but I have talked to people who feel jealous because their partner has kept, letters or cards or mementos from a previous relationship. And that's created a lot of, they're like, why do you have these? Unless they have this huge sentimental value, why would you have this? And again, to me, that's, unless your partner has a picture out on a mantle of him or her and their ex-partner in your home, that to me would be a little whatever, unless they're just really good friends now. Or if they, go to the box with all the cards and like to read them every week. Yeah, that's something else. Again, not a reason for you to be jealous, maybe a reason for you to start drawing some different boundaries or wonder why you're with this person who's still hooked on someone else. I've had instances where a client of mine, was their partner was comparing them to their previous partners. Obviously, that's a big issue. And again, to me, that's an issue between you and your partner. It has nothing to do with these past partners. It's about how the two of you are communicating, what kind of trust and goodwill is between the two of you. That's what you want to be working on, not saying, well, stop comparing me, of course, but you want to ask more questions.